Hey guys, it's Akil here, and inside this video I'm going to show you guys a walkthrough of different items I can promote on Amazon once you become an Amazon affiliate. But for those who are not an Amazon affiliate just yet, you do need to have some articles on your website before you can get approved, because they need to go and look at your website and see exactly what the content of your site is about. So I'm going to show you where you can get information that you can learn more about whatever topic you choose. And that way, you can educate yourself and become more informed when you're talking about a particular topic. So I'm here at Amazon.com and I typed in kids learning activities, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of resources available, from books to toys to apps to Kindle store to baby stuff. And I had a little brainstorming session, as well as written down some stuff. So when it comes to kids learning, you can think about toys, tablets, games, books, DVDs, clocks, apps, brands, like flashcards. And then when you think about toys, you come to the different age groups, from like birth to 24 months to 2 to 4 years, 5 to 7 years, 8 to 13 years, and 14 and up. Now, of course, when they reach a teenager, before they reach 18, it's up to you how you still consider them a kid, if they're still a kid to you, or kids, between a certain age or a certain age range. So here we have the early learning, which is like is a big company that specializes in early learning activities to help kids to develop themselves and become more aware of their surroundings and learn stuff like, say, languages. And you can have a scroll down. For me, I can pick out some items here. I usually like to pick out items where it's above a certain price range. Say, for example, I've recently brought this one here in the UK, so I know it's a good product to teach kids how to learn. Teach my son how to walk and crawl. So again, it depends on the age group, as well as it's a bestseller. So I like to look at anything above, say, $20. $20 is like an impulse buy for some people, especially for when it comes to their kids. There's no limit to what they'll spend to make sure they have a good education, as long as it's within their budget, of course. So you can see this is a bestseller. It's above $20, so you can choose 25. I say the minimum at least 20. But some small items for kids, they're considered, like I stated before, impulse buys and a quick purchase for parents. So when they learn, especially teething rings and stuff like that, teach them how to buy it and teach them the different materials and stuff. So this product is on the bestsellers list. It has more than 50 reviews, which is a good thing. And it has more than 4-star rating, so it's like a 4.7 star rating. I look at the star rating as well. I look at the number of reviews. I look and see if it's also on the bestsellers list as well, which is a check for me, and it's above a certain number. Again, we're dealing with kids and learning, so depending on the category. So if it's like a big screen TV, of course the price is going to be higher, and someone's going to make a more educated decision when it comes to buying a higher purchase product. So just think about that when you're writing your reviews, as well as I also want to make sure it's available new and in stock. So I mean that person can buy it, and there's also another bonus: if that person is a Prime member, they can get it within 2 days or a day here within the UK, which I'm a Prime member as well. So you can see here, Prime can try Prime for 30 days, so it encourages people to try Prime. And one thing I like about the new Amazon is that it tells you if you want it before a certain day, order within the next 15 hours. So for example, in the UK it's different. And then you should also look at some of the customers also brought, which I'll be looking at myself, and trying to most likely create a product page or a blog post for each one of these, so that way and decide on the price range, the age range, as well as the price range for people interested in buying these products for their kids. Because basically I brought this one as well, and I was thinking of buying this one, but we have one of these, and I think we recently brought a book similar to this one. So you can see it's not much of a a higher price item, but I didn't buy this through my link. I mean, you could when you put this on your site or whatever product you use, it's a small item purchase where people would add more products to the shopping cart. So when they add more products to their shopping cart, you'll get whatever commission of the total amount that they pay credited to you within Amazon. I think they pay on a monthly basis or bi-weekly. So that way you can look at that, as well as you want to look at the holiday toy list. This is definitely something I'll check out. But I want to show you the website. Here's the website here. It's called Kids Learning Activities. I purchased this on the 19th of November. So it'll expire in 2 years, so 2017. And I'm going to show you guys how to install the website in the next video. But basically, you see that the website's purchased. If you go to the site, there's no site up at the moment. So I'll go to the site so you can see exactly that, you know, the site is not up, and it's available for me to install WordPress on, which I'll be using as my content management system. Basically, WordPress allows you to do certain things on your website that a normal site wouldn't do, and you can get it up and running quickly and easily. So one of the things you'll need is a domain name. Again, you can go purchase your domain name at GoDaddy.com, whatever that is, but you also want to look at the previous video and see exactly, is that domain name the domain name that you want, is it available, as well as if it's related to the niche. And then you also want to look at hosting. Now, I usually go for the business plan, because if I wanted to have an app on Facebook, I need the SSL certificate and the private SSL certificate in order to have like an app on Facebook. But again, if you wait, depending on when you're watching this, if you wait till Thursday, this upcoming week, Thanksgiving, they're gonna have a sale. And I usually, like when I got my hosting, I got it for 3 years for half the price of the normal price of a 3-year plan. And I think I'm gonna wait to get another set of hosting maybe this Thursday. So I'm gonna install this one on my current hosting, but as well I'm gonna wait to see what deals they have. I believe I got an email in. I'll share it with you guys if you're still interested in creating a website. But I want to get this up as soon as possible, because I got some email from Amazon talking about this week is Black Friday week, and these are some of the deals that they have available. Now I go to a site like easyinarticles.com. This is where other people write articles about certain topics, and you can see here these are diamond authors, so they've published a lot of content, and the content is relevant and useful. So if I wanted to learn about kids learning activities, again, you could type in any topic here. So if I wanted to learn about, say, cycling or cake decorating or anything like book reviews, I would actually come here, type in the topic, so kids learning activities or kids learning, so it depends on what you want to write, and then I would click enter. And what I usually do is like to maybe read about 10 or 15 articles, so I get an idea of, you know, what the topic is about, and also look here and see, you know, say like this activities for kids learning Spanish. Okay, that give me an idea of a language section on my website, and then I could be like 5 tips to help kids learn Spanish. So again, I'll rephrase the topic or the title of the article. So I'll click into that. I'll read the article, see what it's about, and then kind of rewrite it in my own voice. As you can see, Amazon is retargeting me because I was looking at these items here for to have in the US, but you know, I can have another site, so they're retargeting me, which I like about what they do. So this is another way that you can, not you, but to a certain point, if you do want to learn retargeting, you can increase sales that way. So what I'll do is have a look at, read this article, see the 8 ways to learn how to make learning fun, rephrase this in my own way, and kind of read the article and rephrase it, rewrite it in my own voice on my website. Now you can do, if you wanted to, copy the whole article and then paste it on your page, but it's not unique. It's not unique to your. Would be a duplicate content. I mean, someone else has written it, so you need to give credit where credit is due. So you need to link to that. So basically what I do is go here, read a couple of articles, think about the different topics I want to talk about, read a couple of articles so I get more informed of that particular topic, and then I go and create my different pages for my website. So again, if you go back to Amazon, you can see here I'm on the holiday toys list, which again, parents are going to be buying. If you're a parent yourself, you're going to be buying a lot of toys for your kids. Hopefully they're learning toys where they can learn and grow, and not just an Xbox or whatever. Even if it's an Xbox, it's still a $200 to $300, $400 item plus games. So again, I can create a page for every single one of these items and have them on my website. Given that it's almost Christmas and almost Thanksgiving, you know, the only thing that's holding me back is making the time to do that. So again, Black Friday deals, I can go here and see what Black Friday deals are available, and I can look at each one and then create a blog post for each one and then start to share it on my social media platform, so that way people can go back to it and say, look, this deal is is the deal of the day. You want to check it out before the timer is up, so that way you can go to my website and buy. Again, brief little video so you see how my game plan is for the website. GoDaddy is telling me I need to stay logged in. So in the next video, I'm going to actually install this WordPress on this particular website here. So it's called kidslearningactivities.com. Again, it's not online yet. For me, or for you to get your website online, you need two things. You need a domain name, which you can get from GoDaddy or LCN, depending on the country you're in. LCN is more UK based, and GoDaddy is more US and worldwide. GoDaddy, depending on the extension of the domain name, is more expensive, but as you can see, I got this .com for $1.99. This is pounds plus $9.99 or $8.99. So I got both for 2 years for the price of 1 year. So it was a good deal for me, so I snapped it up, given that I have 3 years hosting plan. And I usually get my hosting plan from HostGator. So you can get the business plan, which allows you to have unlimited domain names. So if you want to do more than one website, but you should definitely start out with one website. What you basically do, you click here. Again, you can wait till Thursday till they have a good offer. I'll see if I can find that coupon code. If you already purchased a domain name, you enter your domain name here. You go here, you pick the number of months or years you want it for. So you can pay monthly, you can pay every 3 months, you can pay every 6 months, you can pay yearly, every 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. So for example, 36 months, which is 3 years, you enter a username, you create a password, you enter your billing information. You can also pay with PayPal. And then you don't need this information, so make sure you deselect that, because they want to add those things on where you don't need it. So it'll be more of a, more added to your bottom line. So you can see the amount is $376 for 3 years. And if you wait till Thursday, they'll have a better sale. I think they're going to have at least 60% off or 70% off. So I mean, it's up to you if you want to wait till Thursday or not. You might save money, but you'll be a week behind if you wanted to do a Black Friday or have some sites up on your website. So I mean, this is Saturday when I'm recording this video, and I'm going to try to get the website up today and start to publish content on it. Again, where I go and I find content or stuff to find out about this particular field, I go to Easy an article, have a read, and I can also go to Google, Pinterest, and YouTube to get some articles. And I like to look at Amazon as well. They offer free videos. I think what I was looking at, they had free videos and stuff for different topics. So Amazon is your prime location, because you want to get at least 5 or 10 products you want to start to promote. This one here looks pretty cool. If I was in the US, I would probably get this for my son. But this is definitely one item I'll probably put on the list. As you guys know, I shared a picture with you guys what I brought the other day. So that's pretty much it. The next videos, I'm just going to break down the site structure, how I usually structure a site, and then start to build the website so that way it can be live, but there'll be no content on it. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Again, the website is kidslearningactivities.com, and the next video we're going to get into building the website as well as installing it. So in this video I showed you guys how to research your niche, what items to pick, criteria. So my criteria is basically has more than 4 stars, has more than 50 reviews. Doesn't have to be on the bestseller list, but if it's on the bestseller list, is good. It's above $20, again depending on the niche or the topic that you choose. Doesn't matter if it's a small item, but you do want initially some decent size commission. So you need some products that are at least $50 or $100, or at least $20, so that way you get a percentage of it. But most likely, if they're a parent like me and they'll add more stuff to the shopping cart, given that the holidays is coming. And I usually check the Black Friday deals, and the places I went to look at, you'll need a domain name, which you can get from GoDaddy or LCN or Namecheap.com. You'll need hosting. Again, you can get it from HostGator. You can either wait till Friday or Thanksgiving, where you can get a deeper discount, but I'll see if I can find a code for you that maybe you can get it this week. That way you don't have to pay $376. If you can pay $161, so you save at least $600, that's really good. So you have this for 3 years. You don't have to necessarily do it for 3 years. You can do it for 1 year. It's up to you. So you can do, or you can pay monthly. So it depends on if you but definitely you need these two things: is hosting and a domain name in order to get your website. Every single website needs it, even in Facebook. Facebook has its own hosting. And where I like to go to research a topic is easy in articles. You can check again, Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube, especially for videos. You want to have videos as well. Anything that has to, that can inform you on a particular topic is a good research source. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'll speak to you soon. See you in the next video.